Hey, what is up, fellow Raiders? This is Vulcan Dan, free to play Raid Shadow Legends video here, and we are going to talk about preparing for the upcoming Fragment event for Gaius the Gleeful on April 19th. It is April 16 right now, so it is just in a few days. So make sure you are ready, even if you are a free to play player or a low spender. We are going to talk about three things in this video. First is shards, second is energy, and third is silver. Shards right here, energy, and silver. We don't need to worry about the arena tokens for both classic and tag arena. You do have enough of those, and we normally don't have any tag arena events or tournaments for a fragment event. We do have one for classic arena, but those are quite easy. But the shards, energy, and silver, those are the three most critical things. Shards for summon rush and champion chase, and the energy for champion training event and tournament, and also the dungeon tournaments, and silver for the artifact enhancement event. All right, number one, for shards, you do have to save your shards for fragment events, which usually comes once every month. And usually during a fragment event, we have 1 times 2 event and another times 10 event. So 1 times 2, 1 times 10. You would want to save shards for especially for the times 2 event. So we're expecting a times 2 ancient shard event coming in 2 weeks, which will most likely coincide with the fragment event. So next one coming up is ancient, because the rotation is sacreds, voids, ancients, and then it goes back to sacred, voids, and ancients again. So next up, because we do have times 2 voids right now, so in 2 more weeks we will have times 2 ancient shard. When that time comes, pull all of your ancient shards, all of it. Yeah, just don't leave any. That is the best time to pull your ancient shards. The problem is during the times 10 event. Now, of course, it's not the best time to pull shards, especially if you're a free-to-play player, because, of course, we just have the base chance, 0.5% for ancients and voids to pull a Lego. So what we usually do is we stockpile mystery shards and pull a lot of mystery shards during that summon rush, during that times 10 event, to complete that. That is why I have almost 2,000 mystery shards here. And how do I stockpile all of these mystery shards? I simply go to the market, and these two things that I purchased right here, those are mystery shards. Just have to check back after every hour, and this will refresh back up and buy all of the mystery shards there, and you should be able to have a lot of mystery shards saved up for the times 10 summon rush. Right, and then when the times 2 champion chase event comes around, that's when you will pull whatever the shard is for that event, whether it's sacred, voids, or ancient shards. Now, if you're a really early game player and you're worried that maybe your ancient shards will not be enough for the times 2 event, maybe you'll just have 20, maybe just 10, then yeah, that time you might want to pull mystery shards as well, or maybe if you have some voids and sacred shards, to just simply, get that, just enough points to get that fragment. But of course, it's not ideal, but just in case you fall short, because of course you're an early game player, maybe you just have 20 ancient shards and it's not enough. So that's just in case of an emergency. Yeah. And of course, never pull during a non-times 2 event. The one exception is probably during a guaranteed champion event. But if you're a new player, an early game player, you probably don't have enough of the right amount of shards. But as you go along, if you've been playing for a few months or maybe a year, then yeah, you can go ahead and join some of these guaranteed champion events. Those are good events to pull shards outside of a times 2 event. All right, so that's number one. Number one is shards. Number 2 is energy. All right, so always keep your energy below your maximum. If you're above level 60, your maximum is 130, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so do not stay at maximum energy, because then you see this timer right here. Every 3 minutes you get 1 energy, and every 3 minutes that you are over or at maximum, whether it's 130 or more, you will not be generating those free energy. Now, I've seen some players, whether they're big spenders or free-to-play players, that they have over 130 energy because they're afraid that when the fragment event comes, that they will not have enough energy to complete the champion training or the dungeon tournament. That is not true. You do have enough energy to complete all of those just by doing your free daily, weekly, monthly, and advanced quests, and also these ones right here. And of course, you have the freebies from the limited special offers. You get some free energy right there in your clan quest. Sometimes you will have the energy here in slot number 1. You do have a lot of energy to go around with, and yeah, you don't need to stockpile, so that you will have this 1 energy per 3 minutes to keep that going. Don't need to stockpile 2,000, 3,000 energy before a fragment event. Those are just wasted energy because your energy is not refilling back up. These are energy that you could be doing to complete the current events and tournaments. So we have the dragon tournament right here. You know, this, it's nice to get this epic book, that 4-star chicken, those 50 gems. And of course, as you're doing the dragon tournament right now, we have a ×2 for speed. So if you don't go for this event and you just stockpile energy, then you will miss out on those. So as a free-to-play player, do not do that. Do not stockpile energy. Just use them for whatever event is live right now. So if it's dragon, if it's champion training, go ahead and do it. Don't worry about the fragment event. You will have enough energy if you just do your daily quest. All right. And of course, what if I get in a pinch? Like, for example, there's a champion training tournament or event that coincides with a dungeon tournament, like a dragon, ice golem, fire knight, or spider. And that does happen in a fragment event. So 2 energy intensive events are going on at the same time. What if you run out of energy then? Well, that's what brews are for. Brews are good for champion training, so keep them. Only use them if there is a champion training live. Use those brews. And of course, that's why we save up our gems, 40 gems to refill your energy back up to full. So yeah, gems and brews, those are enough to get to finish the champion training and the dungeon tournament. Don't worry about it. That is, of course, unless you're going crazy with the gems. Don't recklessly use your gems. Save those for refilling energy. Sometimes I use gems for tag arena, for clan versus clan tournament. What else? Of course, to increase the storage for your champions. Those 3 things are the only 3 I think that I use gems for: refilling energy, tag arena refills, and increasing champion storage. All right. And lastly, silver. Silver. Yeah, we have a lack of silver because it's very hard. Silver is very hard to come by in this game, and we use a lot of it to upgrade our gear. Whenever you remove gear, there is a silver cost to it too. So it is quite difficult. I don't have a lot of silver, as you can see right here, even though I only use my silver during artifact enhancement event as a free-to-play player, and still I'm running low on silver. But yes, only use your silver during artifact enhancement events. For fragment events, we usually have either 2 or 3 artifact enhancement events. Usually, I would recommend 15 million silver per artifact enhancement event if you just want to get the fragment. If you want to finish the entire artifact enhancement event, you need around 30 million silver. Now, of course, that there's some plus minus, there's some RNG. Sometimes you might need less than 30 million, sometimes you'll need more. But if you're low on silver, you might not want to go to finish the whole artifact enhancement event. Just go stop halfway and just do enough to get the fragment, and then stop upgrading your gear and then wait for the next artifact enhancement event. But there are some ways to get some extra silver in this game, and that is the forge. You can just simply craft some gear. I just used 10,000 silver And here we have 42,000 if I sell this one. So Forge is really a great way to grind some more silver just in case you're running low. And of course, one thing is don't go crazy on glyphs. Glyphs, these silver cost to upgrade glyphs really do add up. So here, let's say we want to upgrade attack, 50,000. Might not seem much, but that adds up. You might not notice that you're upgrading a lot because, one item right here, accuracy, speed, attack, and HP, those silver adds up. And then you might not notice that you're already running low on silver. So before a fragment event, don't go crazy on glyphs. Wait until the fragment event is over. Then if you have any spare silver lying around, then yes, that's the time you upgrade or use your glyphs on your gear. So yeah, those are my free-to-play tips for these three things: shards, energy, and silver. Hope you're ready because that fragment event is coming in a few days. Don't worry, as a free-to-play player, I know you can do it. Thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe to this channel if you want more free-to-play guides on Raid Shadow Legends, and I'll see you guys in my next video.